Attention, please. The Nookie Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Hi friends, my name is Emma and today I thought I would do a tutorial on how you can make a Korok Circle in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, if you're a fan of Nintendo and a fan of the Nintendo Switch, you might already know of the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And in that game, there are little creatures called Koroks who have little patterns and sort of puzzles like this, where you have to put some rocks in a circle for them to appear. It's super heckin' cute and it's a really nice addition to any Animal Crossing New Horizons town. If you are a fan of the Zelda franchise, this might just be a little cool touch, and that's the reason I put it here. I'm one of those crazy people who got all 900 Korok seeds, so I thought today I would show you. It's super simple, but fair warning my friends, it is very time consuming. Please know that this could take 4-5 hours, a whole entire day. I mean, some of you might be quicker at it, but just know that it's definitely going to take some time to do, especially if you have a lot of free space on your island. So the way we are going to create this circle is we are going to try and eliminate all the space where a rock could spawn, except for in this exact area. Now, it's easier said than done, and it actually does take a lot of trial and error, but with some patience and a little bit of guidance from me, hopefully you'll be able to do it. So please guys, let me know if you manage to follow this tutorial and make a Korok Circle. I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible for anyone who is already sort of knowledgeable about what you might do, or even those who are beginners and might not have a clue even how to move rocks at all. This will be for all of you guys. So the first thing you want to do before we do this is you want to grab some fruit and a shovel. You want to eat the fruit, hit the rock with a shovel, and make sure there are no rocks on your island. Now obviously we want them to be gone in order to spawn them in other places, and the maximum amount of rocks you can have in your town at a time is 6. So make sure you find all 6 rocks, make sure you destroy all 6 rocks, and once again you do that by eating a piece of fruit and hitting it with a shovel. Now, what have I got here, you may ask? Well, this is a representation of what a rock looks like in your town, or at least in sort of pixel form. This is what it looks like if you actually count out the squares. So this little rock pattern in the middle almost represents the rock itself. This is what the player can visually see. If you're walking around town, this is what you'll see, the rock. And then outside, this is sort of the invisible area where your items are going to spawn when you hit the rock. And rocks can only spawn if there is this much space available, a 3x3 spot. So before we get into explaining how exactly we are going to eliminate all 3x3 spots, I want you guys to go into your design app, I want you to go into your pro designs, and I want you to just create a random design. So a t-shirt is probably a good one, I think. We're gonna pick, I don't know, we'll pick a pretty color. Let's make it, I don't know, let's make it black. We're gonna be emo today, why not? Fill it in with any design. Remember that you're probably gonna be staring at this design for a little while, so I guess just make it, you know, something you might want to look at for that long. I previously created a creepy smiley face here for this tutorial and decided I would do this one instead. So what you're gonna do is you are gonna place down these mannequins every 2 spots. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. So hop into your designs, click on that design we just made, click it again, and click display here. Now that should display a mannequin. We're gonna walk 2 steps, so 1, 2, and then we are gonna place another mannequin. Just as easy as that. Click your pro design, put the display here option, or click the display here option, and you're gonna do it again. You're gonna go 1, 2, and then in that space you are going to put down the pro design. Now it might not place in the exact place you want, so you might need to jiggle them around a little bit, but basically what we are doing here is we are eliminating any space where a 3x3 area could spawn, and so this is perfect. So you want to do this all over your town. Every 2 spots, 1, 2, place down a mannequin. Now if it helps for you, you might want to grab a shovel and actually dig out the area that you're gonna place these in. It might give you a bit more of a visual representation of how many 2 spaces are. You don't have to do this everywhere, but you might want to put it at the edges so that you can see exactly how many spots are 2. But this is basically exactly what you're gonna do all over your town. Now you may be asking, why mannequins? Why can't I just put patterns all over my town? It works exactly the same if I use patterns. Patterns will not allow rocks to spawn on top of them, so you could definitely do that, and it's definitely quicker to go into your custom design tool and just go crazy with the patterns like this. Well, there actually is a reason, because at the end of this tutorial, we are going to change the design of our t-shirts, and they're all gonna mysteriously disappear from the entire town. That's a really great perk of using the mannequins instead of the patterns. They will disappear indefinitely, and although your island might look a little creepy for some time with the amount of mannequins scattered around, being able to just delete them all in one is really great. Now you can create a transparent pattern, have a pattern at first and then change it to transparent. That would work too, but this method means that the items you put down will just completely disappear, which is nice for those who just want to have their island go back to normal after everything is done. So that's what you're gonna do. Obviously, before that you want to set out the area for the rocks. So let me just quickly show you how we do that rock design. I'm starting this tutorial assuming that you've kind of made that area already, but you know, for the sake of it, I will just show you exactly how the rocks will look, because you know what, there'll be someone out there who just wants to know how the pattern goes, so I'll show you. So yeah, you want to make sure that you have an area like this, and these are where the rocks are gonna go. Now there will be some tricky areas where you can't put down the mannequins, or the mannequins might not be in such a perfect pattern, so if there are areas you're unsure about, just place the mannequins closer together, I suppose. I mean, there'll be nooks and crannies where you won't be sure where the mannequins need to go there. Just shove them in for safekeeping. That will definitely work for you. Alrighty, so that's basically all you gotta do. Once you've placed these mannequins everywhere, you're gonna time travel forward maybe a week so that all the rocks can spawn. And then you might find that 1 or 2 rocks haven't appeared in the place that you want. So you want to go look around your town, figure out exactly where those rocks have spawned, delete them again using the fruit method, and then go ahead and time travel some more until all your rocks appear in the right place. Now, if you've done it correctly, it really shouldn't take too many attempts to time travel. I'm sure you'll miss a spot now and then. It happens to everyone. But with some patience and with a little bit of time, you can fill in those spots where the rocks will spawn, and hopefully they'll eventually spawn in the right places. So let me quickly recap, just for anyone who needs it, for anyone who wants to know, just a quick step-by-step on how we did that as a reminder. So the first thing you want to do, get your fruit, get a shovel, and make sure you've deleted all 6 rocks all over town. Now, at the beginning, you want to make sure that you've set out an area where you're going to put your rocks, and this is the way you do a circle. It's 2, and then 1, and then 2. Then you are going to create a custom design of your very own. It's going to be a t-shirt or a sweater or something like that. Then you're going to place those mannequins every 2 spots all over town. You don't need to bother about putting them right next to trees and things or items, that's fine. And then you are going to do the magical thing of traveling through time, making sure that all the rocks are spawned in the right place. And if they're not, then you want to go and find where the rock is and then put a mannequin there. And then once you've done it all, guess what? Here's easy breezy cleanup. Go into custom designs, go into our pro pattern, change the design, go into here. We're gonna just put a little smiley face. There we go. And watch this. It's magical. They've all magically disappeared. Would you look at that? So yeah, it's super simple. Hopefully this tutorial made sense. If you have any questions, please let me know. I know this is a very confusing sort of thing to do, but it's actually quite simple. I don't know. I thought it was confusing at first, so I needed a little guidance from friends. So hopefully this tutorial explains it, at least in a way that you guys can maybe understand. So in the end, you'll have this cool Korok Circle. If you want, you can put the pattern in the middle and some lights. But yeah, let me know if you make it, please. That would be really, really awesome. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I make Animal Crossing content over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Emma_universe. Once again, thank you for just the response on my last tutorial video. I love making that bridge video. I didn't expect it to get all the views that it did, so it's just super crazy nice. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully I explained that well. Fingers crossed that you guys understand, but once again, if you have any questions, please do send them below. But yeah, hopefully that helps you visualize everything. Happy decorating. Let me know how it goes. I would love to know. Subscribe for more content, and I guess I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.